So very early on, we realized how to do proper keyword research, and that led us to grow our business significantly. We launched a series of products in the same niche under different brands because we solved the keyword research behind that niche. And what do I mean by that? Well, my brand was able to grow from $3 million to $7 million in just over a year, simply because I did better keyword research and SEO than my competitors. And I'll give you an example of exactly what that product is. It's a toiletry bag. So that toiletry bag is not just called a toiletry bag, it's called a DOP kit, it's called a men's shaving bag, it's called a shaving bag, hanging toiletry bag. There's so many different keywords people use to search for that product. And the better you are at keyword research and knowing what's working for certain competitors, the better you're going to be at Amazon and the more you can grow your business. So you've been running ads for a while and you're a little stagnant. I want to give you a few tips that you can do to try to grow your market share and your brands through sponsored products. One of the first things you need to do is look at the total niche. You need to look at the market share of all your competitors and find out where you sit. Do you own 5% of the niche? Are you the third bestseller, the eighth bestseller? What are people doing to beat you that are ahead of you? Are they ranked for more keywords? Are there more keywords that you're not indexed for or targeting that you didn't write into your listing? So what you want to do is look at an SEO perspective. Am I doing everything I can to index and rank? Then look at the market share and look at the products that are entering the space. Are there keywords that are telling you you should launch different types of products as variations? So sometimes you'll see that there's a cherry flavored or a yellow or a pink variation that your competitors have. Well, there might be 10 keywords per month with 10,000 searches or even 1,000 searches. You can use those variations to drive traffic into your listing and help expand your market share. So take a look back, take a step back and look at how am I doing versus my competition from an SEO perspective? And are there things that I can do to update my listing, my offer, my design, or offer new variations? So when I first started selling on Amazon, there were a few things I wish I knew that I didn't know. The first thing is that not every ad and keyword is going to be the same. Now that seems obvious, but when you first start running ads, you're thinking to yourself, well, above a certain conversion rate is good for a campaign and keywords, and below a certain conversion rate is bad. But the reality is the more specific the keyword, the better it's going to perform. So there might be a keyword that's performing lower as far as conversion rates and ACoS is higher, but it's actually gonna drive those organic ranks and be good for you. The second thing I wish I knew was that every ad placement is gonna perform differently. And now Amazon makes it super easy to target different ad placements. So top of search generally performs better than rest of search. And generally your keywords or your ad campaigns that are targeting like someone else's detail page are gonna perform even worse. So you want to be able to use bid modifiers for placements and target those places that are gonna juice your conversion rate. Remember, the most important lever to pull for organic ranks is going to be conversion rate and performance. So you wanna make sure that you're doing that, targeting the right places, doing the right keyword research, and looking at the different specificity of the keywords to make sure that you're not just drawing a line in the sand and cutting off keywords that are helping you in the long run. So you're afraid to turn on a bunch of ads because you're skeptical if they're gonna work. Don't worry, we're always skeptical that they're gonna work. It's actually part of the process. This is an iterative process. It is a feedback loop, a flywheel. You need to constantly be testing and getting that data back and making sure that you turn on the ads and spend more where it's working. But not only that, you use that data to improve your listing. You can use it to test new images and new content to see which is gonna give you the best click-through rate. Test coupons, pricing, different strike-throughs. It's all going to be different and you need to constantly be testing new things, and the feedback from your performance of your ads, different keywords, different product placements, different targets, it's all gonna be super constructive in helping you to dial it in so that you can rank and take more market share.